Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here. How you doing? How's it hanging? I hope everyone's alright. As you might see, I'm pre-recording this, so will be wearing the same t-shirt. And I'm quite wet because it was raining when I got home and recording this one. So, but that's not what I do want to talk about. Since I made a video about wanting to be in apartments or having an apartment in Europe and United States, I figured I could do a video about apartments in cities in Sweden that I do want to. Of course, the most obvious ones are in Stockholm and Gothenburg, but those two are the most expensive apartments that you can buy and rent here in Sweden. At least in Stockholm you can get a rent could be like 3 times more than I'm having back home in Umeå, and that's the apartment that I have back home is $500, so a third of that might be even Stockholm prices, and Gothenburg is the same. So those ones are the most expensive ones. Then of course we do, since I mentioned it, my hometown Umeå. Depending on where you want to buy one, at least 15 years it has been increasing quite a bit, but it depends on where in the city you want to. Some areas might be cheap to buy, but that could also mean some of the rough parts of the city, and not the most well sought after places in the city. And then we do have the city close to the university and hospital and all. Like, sadly, you can buy an apartment, a small apartment, 1 bedroom, under 40 square meters for like $150 US. Might be cheap by US standards, but it is expensive by Swedish standards. But of course there's also 3 more cities that I do want to. But going back, I do rent my apartment back home. I do not own one, so that is why I do want to buy one someday. So I can have my own place, so to speak, and do what I want with it. And of course, which leads me to here in Eskilstuna. Since I've been getting accustomed here, been here for over 6 months now. Of course, I do get accustomed to it, and it is quite a nice city. To be fair, all in all, it is just a bit small, but you can get a decent sized apartment for a decent price at least. I think it's kind of almost the same back home, I guess. And another one going further south, Växjö, which I spend a little time in during my uni days. Spend some time in school, and at least from what I've seen in the city, it is quite nice. At least it's on walking distance to a lot of places to see and do. Walk around. Does have a huge lake, walking areas that you can walk through, and Sadly, I don't know the pricing in the city, but that might be something to look into. And the last one, even further south, which I spent a lot of time in last year, Karlshamn, which is a very small city, and so there might not be a lot of opportunities to buy one, but at least from what I've seen while I was there, depending on where you are, the prices may vary quite big, quite much. But it is a dream. Probably I need to work hard for it. But then again, it's not probably likely that I will own an apartment in anywhere of these places. Maybe back home, but we will see. We will see. But then again, my need to travel will probably outperform my savings, so to speak. But that's my thoughts. Comment below what you think. You can like and subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, you can buy some merch in the merch shop down below. Otherwise, peace.